Hello and welcome to another edition of ClickDesigns. I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. Another happy Monday to start out this week. It's an exciting week. We are going to continue on in our series called AI Copy plus ClickDesigns. Yes, from prompt to pixel. We are showing you how to leverage some AI tools, and one of my favorite ones is ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you how to create prompts in ChatGPT, how to push those out into making it your own copy and content, and then taking those and putting them into ClickDesigns to create some really epic prints. So today we're going to be working on a flyer. We might work on some other stuff depending on the time, but it's going to be really cool because in the Click Prints section, there are hundreds of different templates that you can use as a starting point. And it's so amazing. And all businesses need all of those things, from business cards to flyers to menus, and you name it, they need it. And you could be doing this for profit, whether it's through Fiverr, maybe it's a client, or for yourself. I use it for both personal and professional, and it's just amazing. So for those who don't know me, I'm Angie Norris. I'm a power user of ClickDesigns, here from week to week to help you understand the power of this amazing platform and how we can leverage it to grow leads and sales in your business. So we're continuing on in our series. Super excited. We're on week 2. And so let's get started here. I'm going to jump into the software. As we continue on in our series, we are going to be focusing on prints today using ClickDesigns with AI Copy. And I'm going to be focusing in this series on ChatGPT because that is the easiest AI to use right now. It is the beginner one. It is the catalyst for most people when they embark on their journey of AI. So why do I use ChatGPT? Because I love it. I love having a brainstorm partner, someone I can bounce ideas off of, someone who will give me confidence, whether it's helping my children with their homework or writing any kind of copy for my business or my client's business. So I've named mine Chatty G. And I would love to hear the names of yours. If you've named your ChatGPT or any of your AIs, well, mine, Chatty G. And we have lots of deep conversations, and we just have so much fun brainstorming about my business and the future. And so in this series, we're going to be going through one by one all of these. So last week we did publishing, and I showed you the book that I was part of. I've written many books. This was a collaboration of 26 authors, and I was the only chapter in the entire book on AI, which was really perfect. And I used that to create my own book cover last week. So if I were to continue, I would say that it doesn't matter who you are. You have to build authority for yourself. And graphics and having visually appealing things are what help. Books have helped me grow substantially in my business. And it's great because in ClickDesigns, you can create lots of stuff. We'll be covering covers shortly in this series. And today with prints, it's no different. You need all the collateral. You need things that make you pop and wow, right? And so I'm going to go through what these click prints are. And we have magazines. Well, we'll cover magazines in a future one when we go to covers, but I wanted to cover it here as well in prints because it is a print product, right? You can create this and actually use it. You can go and print a magazine using this software. Flyers. Every business needs flyers. I have made flyers my entire life. My first job, I remember making the first flyer in 1999. So I know how important these are, and all businesses need them. So maybe you're not doing this for yourself. Maybe you're doing this for some potential clients, or maybe you're on Fiverr and you are offering to make flyers for other people at a discounted cost, or maybe even a high cost, because these graphics look amazing. Planners, I can't even tell you how big of a planner that I am. I love planning. It's always been part of my DNA. I map things out. I love visualizing what is ahead, and this really helps. I've even made different screensavers using things like this so that map out kind of the next 2 weeks. Like for me, I am speaking in San Diego in 2 weeks, and I'm super excited about it. And it's going to be great. It's for Perry Belcher's Growth Hacking Live, and I'll be speaking about AI and affiliate marketing. But how is it that we can plan for the future, but sometimes we get stuck in the day-to-day, right? You can make these cool planners for your daily, your weekly, your annually. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a plan for your project too. Calendars. I have made lots of calendars. I actually have made lots of calendars for friends where I will make and put different graphics of us, photos of our times together on different pages. I will laminate the cover and the back cover. I will print out the calendar inserts, and then I will use my binding machine and put it all together and give them out as gifts. I've done that for teachers. I've done that for friends. I've done that for myself. It is a great thing. I need to actually do one again. It's been a few years, but it's such a fun gift and it's unique. So all of these can be for business, but it also can be for personal too. Menus. How many restaurants need menus? All of them. And what better if you were at a restaurant and you saw their menu and you thought, I could make this look so powerful. How about that? You could be their savior and you can charge them for it. Resumes. A lot of people need resumes still. It is not a dying thing. People are looking at resumes and looking for the word AI. And today we're talking about AI. So if you are leveraging it a little bit and you're looking for jobs, having that in your wheelhouse, in your job description, as well as in your resume, can get you eyeballs over the person that doesn't. Letterheads are still very powerful. I know that I've created letterheads for myself, for other people. Every time I send an invoice, guess what? I have a letterhead attached. And on the next slide, we're going to be talking about invoices. And invoices are powerful. I mean, I create invoices multiple times a month for different clients. And what's great about it is you can make them look really on brand, put their logo on there. You can put your own logo on there. You can make them look so fancy. Very, very cool, very, very easy. And you can download those to PDF and send those out. Postcards. Postcards are huge right now. They're never going away. And I know the cost of postal's gone up, but postcards are really a great way because you know why? Everything is so digital these days that people love getting something in the mail. And if you can send a postcard in the mail, whether it's for a birthday or an invite, or maybe it's a business event, it will set you apart as well. Invitations. I can't even tell you how many invitations I have made throughout my life. So many, probably 1,000, and that's not a joke. I made one just the other day for my son's birthday. You guys saw me do that. I made an invite for a fundraiser I just did for my daughter. I make invites all the time for myself, for friends, for everyone. And then the last one I'm going to talk about will be labels. Now, I'll be going through this more in the packaging series or the episode, but today you can actually see that these are printable. So that's what we're talking about. Now, let me show you some prompts that I'll give you as just a baseline. I'm going to tell you your AI knows you way better than I know you. So these are very generic. You can put these in, all these 10 into your ChatGPT and then say, hey, give me 90 more ideas of how I can have prompts for ClickDesigns prints, and it's going to give you a whole list based on you and your needs and your business and what you're going after. But these are just here just to kind of get you inspired, give you some ideas, and get you through. So whether it is call to action, event poster, print ad, coupon, offer, contact. On the last slide, let's go back one, posters, flyers, business cards, brochures, and finally on the last one is coupon, offer, contact info, box, credibility boosters, and so much more. So let's jump into training now. I'm going to jump into the software. Inside my ClickDesigns dashboard, we're going to be going over here to templates and focusing on print. So if we go all the way over here to prints right here, you'll see we have so many to choose from. Business cards, books, newsletters, magazines, flyers, planners, calendars, menus, resumes, letterhead, invoices, postcard, invitation, and labels. So we have a lot to choose from here. So I'm not sure which one we're going to do today, but we're just going to jump in here and create some amazing graphics. But then I'm going to leverage AI. So in my ChatGPT, we will be using this in order to come up with some content ideas. And I love using ChatGPT. And as I explained earlier, it knows you. It has your tone. You've trained it. And if you're new to these episodes and you want to train yours, go down to hover over your name, click on settings, go to personalization, and where it says custom instructions, what you want to do is give it your name, what you do, and get in here what traits should ChatGPT have, and understanding your writing and style and tone, your content style, your common phrases and language, your starting and ending conversations, and whatever you want to put in here. And you can even add here, it's chatty, witty, straight shooting, encouraging, Gen X, traditional, forward thinking, right? So like for me, I love taking a forward angle. I love being encouraging. I like being a little chatty, right? So those are some of my traits, but you just add whatever you want in here and that's what you'll have. And then I put a little bio about myself so that it knows all about me. If you train your ChatGPT, it'll perform better. It'll give you better results. So a lot of people, always ask me and they're like, Angie, but isn't it like cheating using AI? No, because it's only as good as the input you give it. It needs you. It's your voice. It's your ideas. It's everything. It just crafts it in a way that gives you confidence. It crafts it in a way that makes you sound the best. It knows you so well, and it's going to make sure it is optimizing. I'm not the best with words. I am a poetic writer. And what ChatGPT has done for me is help me be a better mom in communicating to my kids and helping them with their homework. It's made me a better worker to make sure that my messages to my colleagues and my peers are professional. It has made my copy so much better, and I can actually pull in so much expertise from around the world, from people who are dead, who are living, who are relevant, who have just inspired me, right? So ChatGPT is amazing. I hope that you guys love it. I know I do. I use it every single day. So that's what we're going to be focused on in creating copy. So you guys want to make a newsletter? You guys want to make a magazine, a flyer? Why don't we do a flyer? Yeah, flyer today. Sound good? Let's pick one. Okay, so we have all of these. These all look really good. I'm going to go through. I'm going to take a little bit of time. Ooh, I like this one. This one's very pretty. We might have to go with that one because I am getting ready to go on a cruise. Wouldn't it be fun if I made a flyer for the cruise? And let's scroll down here. Oh, I need to push that. Okay, keep going, scroll down. This one's nice too. Let's click on view more and see what they have. What I love about the ClickDesigns team is they create things for you that you don't have to think about. You don't have to worry about. And it's amazing. So let's keep going. Oh, I love all of these. I actually made a cool napkin cover using ClickDesigns with a similar design. So let me go up here. I'm going to pick this one. I don't know, I just like it a lot. And we're going to totally revamp this. Now, this can be both professional, for personal. And this one looks amazing. I love that. Now, let's make this my own. So if I were to make this into, I'm going on a cruise coming up with Perry Belcher and a bunch of other people, 50 plus people that we mastermind with are all going. So let's make this unique to that. So first, I want to train my ChatGPT. I want to give it some context. I want to let it know what we're going to be creating graphics around or what we're going to be creating copy around. So let me write in here, I am going on a cruise with Perry Belcher and his mastermind. We are going on Celebrity Cruise Lines on the ship beyond. Here is the info. And so I've put in our cruise kind of itinerary here, and I can even add a link to the full itinerary. Let's see, open a new tab. I'm just trying to grab it. Here we go. So this is what the itinerary looks like. Is here, which looks fun. So I'm going to add that here. And then I am going to make a flyer with the info about the upcoming cruise. So I'm giving it some context, right? I'm training AI to understand what I'm going to be creating. The better you train it, the better you give it context, the better the output's going to be. People who just put generic stuff in there, it may not. Now, I've given you 10 prompts to make prints, right? Copy for prints, and you can use those as well. But since you guys have me here, who I use AI all the time, I use ClickDesigns all the time, I'm going to use this. So here is the stuff. Pretty good, right? So why don't we take this? I'm going to move this over so I can look at it on my other screen, and then we'll go back to ClickDesigns and we'll get going here. So what we have here, we're going to change this to Ignite Masterminds. Oops. Just like that. And let's make these smaller. We're going to change the colors later. I'm just showing you how to make copy. And we'll put those up top here. We'll take out that logo. We're going to take out this picture. We're going to add our own picture. Ready? Let's go grab it. So we're going to pull over, go to image right here, and you're going to hover over here and you're going to drag the image that you want. You can drag up to 50, and then we're going to select that. Put that right up here on the top, just like so. And then what we need to do is pull that all the way to the bottom. So we're just going to go all the way down here until the very, very, very bottom. And that'll fill the spot. That's pretty good. I like it. Okay. So we're going to move that up, and then we will move this. All right. So you guys get the idea of how easy it is to make. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to make this bigger now that we have Ignite. Actually, let's do this. Cruise. Let's make cruise a blue color. Let's make it like match. If you really want to make it match, you can just use this eyedropper like here. Go down here and then paste it. There you go. But I want it to be lighter, so I'm going to go just like this. Cruise, just like that. And then here, Ignite Mastermind. Let's make that a blue. Just like that. Okay. Perfecto. And if you wanted to, we could add like a background like this. Go to shapes, look for a shape that would be perfect. Let's try this one and then move that down. And you can make that maybe a dark color and then change the opacity so it stands out. Now that's going to be over. So what we want to do is move this down to, let's see, where's that text? Once it's highlighted, you'll be able to see the highlighted ones right there and move this all the way up to the top. I love the layers panel. I don't know about you, but I love, love, love the layers panel. So now that'll be up over top of that. And if we wanted to make this white, we could. Just like that. That looks pretty good. So let's make this perfect. Okay, so we've got Ignite Cruise. Got a great picture. Let's change this out. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And let's match the color. So we're going to click this little eyedropper, match this, and paste. And let's add in another image. Let's pull this right here. Work? It did not work. Let me grab it again. In there. I'm going to put it up here. I'm actually going to take this out. I could just turn it. Just like so. Is that even? Let's do 90. There we go. And put that right there. Put the cruise right there. Perfect. Okay. So it's a little covering people's heads. Let's make this smaller. There we have it. Okay, perfect. Let's click save. I just like to click save as many times as I can. Okay, let's keep going. Let's make this. Do I still have it saved? Nope, I don't. Okay, let's grab the thing, grab the eyedropper, hover over the color you want. I want to make this yellow into blue and put celebrity. Oops. Beyond, because that's the cruise line we're going on. And I love that ship. It's huge and it is just amazing. We went, this entire group went last year. We've gone, this is our 3rd cruise together. All right. And here we go. Perfect. Looking good, don't you think? And we can change this also to that color as well and make it, and then take the text, scroll down and click on shadow. And that will make it blur. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's keep going now. Now, to finish this out, I want to make this into the destinations. We are going to several spots. We're going to the Bahamas, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Mexico. So what do I want to do? I want to take out all the fluff. So I'm not going to need this stuff. Take all this out, just like so. Take this out, take this out, take this out, take this out, take this out. And I'm just highlighting by clicking on it with my mouse and then hitting delete. So you'll hear my delete button. It just makes it easier this way. You can use the layers panel as well, but that's what I want. Okay. And I'm going to take out these as well. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out these and start fresh. You know why? Because what I like to do is I like to make sure these are all the same size. So I want this to be over here and a lot smaller. Move this up. And then we're going to add the word. The first one is Coco K Bahamas. Just like so. Let's go down here. Let's change the line height and make sure it is centered. Just like so. Okay. Ooh, the line height did not work. Down, not up. Okay, so put that there where this is day 2. Day 2. And put that right below. Okay, so now we've got that. Now we need a picture. So I think I dragged a picture in here already. Let's go ahead and add that. Perfect day. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. And then move this. Let's make this a little smaller, just like so. And put that just like that. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Okay. And move that up. What do you think? That looks pretty good, don't you think? Yes. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to hold the shift button, click every element that I want to copy. And you can hit duplicate like here. And then go over here. We're going to have this kind of equal. Perfect. Okay, then we want to take this one, hold the control, shift button down. You select all the elements and again hit this duplicate. And we're going to go right here, just like so, and do it again. And move that over just like so. That looks pretty good. All right, now we're going to change these out. We will be at foul mouth. Oops, why do I have caps on? Foul mouth, Jamaica. And then here we want George Town, Grand Cayman. This doesn't get you in the cruise mood. I don't know what does. Cozumel, Mexico. Okay, so let's put these center. This one center. This one center. Move this one up. And this one will be on day 6. This one will be on day 5. And then this one, I love the guides. See how they help you. It takes some, it's an art, don't you guys think? Okay, here we go. and that one will be on day 4. Okay, so we have day 2, day 4. That looks pretty good. Makes me really want to go for sure. If we wanted to, we can add a shadow so that these kind of pop out. Shadow, pop out. Shadow, pop out. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right. Okay, so now that we have that, we have the Celebrity Beyond, we have Fall Cruise here, we have Ignite Mastermind, we have Where We're Going. Now let's put a couple pictures down here. So what I'll do is I'll open up my folder. I have some group pictures that I'm going to put on here. So go to Image, and you can drag how many ever you want. So here's one, put that right here. And if you want to crop, you just use this crop settings up here to crop out any type of excess unwanted. Looks pretty good. So I can put that right here, grab a shadow, move the blur. The next one, let's go to Image. Let's see here, we have this one. Click on that. And, oh, I see something we have to change, but we'll get there. We're getting there. Here's a group picture with Perry. Make that smaller. Put that right there. Again, we have shadow and blur. So yeah, these do take time, but they're a lot of fun. So go back up here to Image, grab one more and add that one. Again, we can take out the excess stuff. You can actually use AI to color change these to make them different colors and brighten them and whatever your heart's content, right? But we're just making this a little flyer that I can use if I wanted to. And let's add one more here. That one, go back up. We'll keep the sunset in. That's beautiful. Anybody see the moon red sun last night? Or was it the moon last night? It's pretty cool, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, move that up here. Put that here. Let's make a shadow. So you guys kind of see my process. It takes me a little bit to do stuff because I want it to look good, right? We're missing one. Let's do one more here. Let's go back to Image, go up, and we can move that one here and click that and go up, go down here, and there we have it. So we've got a great picture here. Put that right there. We can move this one forward by right-clicking, bring forward, and we'll add the shadow. So perfect. Okay, we have that. And we can change this stuff out. So if we wanted, if there were, a number, we can add the number. We can do the email address here. So cruise. Let's just put Ignite MBA and then move that over. Over here, we can put Ignite.MBA, right? So that's just an example of random text, but you get the idea. I can add even more. And then we can change these out as well. So if we go back here, I can click on Foulmouth and let me grab a screenshot. So I use the snipping tool a lot right here. See the snipping tool? So you click this little button. If you're on a PC like me, that's what it'll look like. And then I just hit copy and then go to Image and hit paste. And that makes it really easy. So I can go right here. I can put this right there and take this one out and then move that one just like so. Perfect. Okay, the next one is Georgetown. And let's just grab another one. So I'm gonna click on the snipping tool. Snipping tool, where are you? There we are. New. And I'm just taking whatever's on the website, right? And then copy, and then go to Image, click paste, and then add that in here. Pretty cool, pretty easy to do, right? And this is just one example of prints. There are how many prints I showed you earlier. So, go and do what you guys want, but this is just what I'm doing as an example. And then the final one is Cozumel, and we will grab a picture here. All right, copy and then paste. This is our final one, and we should be done after this. And put this right here. Oh, so let me move this one out. Put this one here. And we'll want to move this back. Let's go all the way down until we're, oh, I went too far down. Too far down. Go up. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let's hit save. Move this over here. Save. And let's go ahead and preview that. And there we have it. And I can print that. How cool is that? Pretty darn cool. Okay. So that hopefully gave you an idea of what an example of prints, but don't forget there are tons in here. Really quickly, let's go over here to prints. Second one from last, and look at all these. So go in there, see what you can do, share them in the Facebook group, and let us know how it goes. All right, I'm going to close this out. All right, what'd you think? Wasn't that amazing? Yes, so if I can make a flyer like that, you guys can too. And I know I just picked something just on the top of my head because I'm getting ready to go on a cruise, but you guys can pick anything you want. For business, for pleasure, for both, for your family. I've made flyers for not just friends. I've made them for myself. I've made them for events I've been to. I've made them for my kids' fundraisers. And it's so amazing, right? And that's not the only thing. A flyer is just one thing. There are business cards and calendars, and there are just so many things underneath that. And every business needs business cards, and they have QR codes that you can add in there from ClickDesigns, which makes it super easy. So I hope that you guys were excited about that. I hope that gave you some inspiration, and maybe it got you in the cruise feeling. Maybe you want to take a cruise soon. I can't wait. But all I want to do here was to motivate you, to inspire you, for you to take some action. Drop your creations into the Facebook group. Let us know what you're working on, or maybe show off. Show us some of the things that you've done that maybe I haven't trained on. I would love to be inspired as well. So I love this community. I love you guys, and I hope that you guys are just having an amazing fall. I mean, we're in September now. I cannot believe how quickly this year has gone, but I hope it's good, because I am enjoying it, and we have still another quarter to close out the year. So let's close out strong. All right, guys. So I will see you guys on the next episode of ClickDesigns Training. Have a great rest of your Monday, a great rest of your week. I will see you next week on Monday, and I can't wait.